How much are real estate transfer taxes in Westchester County, New York? We'll demystify this topic in the following video. I'm Nick at Houseit. We can save you up to 6% if you are selling in Westchester. Learn how by visiting houseit.com. So let's get started. So the question for today is, how much are transfer taxes in Westchester County? Well, it does vary based on what town you're in. But across the board in Westchester, you are responsible for paying the New York State transfer tax, which is 0.4%. And this applies to condos, co-ops, houses, and the works. Now, if you are selling a co-op, the additional taxes we will discuss momentarily don't apply, which are the city taxes that are levied by 3 particular towns in Westchester. The first is Yonkers. If you're selling in Yonkers, they will charge you an additional transfer tax, a city transfer tax of 1.5%. So you have to add this to the 0.4 state transfer tax to get a total of 1.9%. But remember that if you are selling a co-op, you don't have to pay the Yonkers city transfer tax of 1.5, therefore you're just on the hook for that 0.4% New York State transfer tax. Now, if you happen to be selling in Peekskill, they will charge you an additional city transfer tax of 1%. So your total will be 1 plus the 0.4 state transfer tax for a total of 1.4%. And again, if you're selling a co-op, you don't have to pay the city transfer tax. And the third town in Westchester that charges their own transfer tax is Mount Vernon. They charge a 1% city transfer tax. The first $100,000 in conveyance is exempt. Therefore, for example, if you're selling a $1 million place, the transfer tax in Mount Vernon would not be $10,000, i.e. 1%, it would be $9,000 because that first $100,000 is exempt from the transfer tax. So the total in Mount Vernon is roughly 1% plus the 0.4 to the state for a total of 1.4%. Now, we do have a detailed transfer tax calculator on our website, houseit.com, so please check that out. It's free to use. And we also have a seller closing cost calculator where you can see every specific line item for the closing cost that you'll have to pay as a seller in Westchester County. And finally, do not forget, we can save you up to 6% through our Houseit agent-assisted FSBO listing service. Learn more, see our listings and reviews by visiting our website, houseit.com. I'm Nick at Houseit, and we'll see you on the next one.